Hello, Leon here for another podcast, and today I wanted to talk to you why you should not be seeking deals and trying to save money if you want to be successful in life and in business in general. Why I don't believe that you should, at least. All right, it's my opinion. Basically, what I see a lot of people do is they're always seeking the best deal ever when they're doing anything, when they're buying anything. You know, they go into a CVS, like my dad will go into a CVS trying to find the best price for a toothpaste, you know? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't even look at the price myself, to be honest with you. I almost never look at the price of these little knickknacks that we need in daily life, but some people spend so much time and energy, contemplating, 50-cent difference or $1 difference. And yes, at this point, I am comfortable financially, but I've had this ingrained in me already before I started making over 100K. Even before that, I was already looking at the world in a very abundant kind of way. And when I was buying things, I was more focused on buying quality than just, the cheapest thing ever. And that definitely translated to how I handle my life decisions, relationships, the kind of food I buy, the kind of business investments I make. It all correlates with each other because here's the thing. If you're constantly looking for a deal in everything you're doing, let's say you're researching vacations and you just to save $100, you need to now change the dates of when you were going to go on vacation, all that, and it's like, is it really worth it? And then when you go to a restaurant, you're constantly, choosing the fish versus the steak, which is maybe a $5 difference in a nice restaurant. And you think that's gonna make or break your life? Or, the people that preach to you that don't go to Starbucks, don't, spend your time on Starbucks coffee, like that's gonna make a difference. None of these things really make a difference. If anything, I recommend that you go ahead and you purchase that Starbucks every day. You don't look at the menu and how much the steak costs at the restaurant. You want to build that muscle of abundance that you already have enough, and then you will attract more to you because you're going to be in an abundant mindset instead of a scarcity mindset where you're always watching what something costs and can you afford it or not. By the way, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not saying you should be dumb about your money either, okay? Of course, if you're going on vacation, definitely shop around a little bit. I'm talking about the people who take it way too extreme and who spend way too much time and energy on that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Like for me, if I'm gonna book a vacation somewhere, let's say I'm going to Dominican Republic, all-inclusive resort, as long as it's good and it looks all right, like, whatever, I don't consider $100 or even $300 difference that as the main reason of not going somewhere, okay? And especially when you're going on vacation, you want to enjoy yourself. I'm talking about the extreme cases of people worrying about what something costs. The problem with all that, this is really where I want you to see how this relates to your life and your business, is a lot of times when people do that in their daily life, they'll do that in their business. And they're gonna be afraid to spend any money, to make any investments in their business. They're not gonna wanna buy that good microphone that costs maybe $100 instead of $70. They will not invest in an email marketing software because they're kind of like scared to give up that $30 a month. This is entry-level probably email software. They're scared to give that up because they're like, well, I don't have any sales right now anyway, so I cannot justify this $30 a month. Instead, you want to get to a point where you put yourself on the line, and that you actually do invest in that email marketing software, even if you're not making as much money from it right now, knowing that in the future you're going to be ready, and you're going to be building up a rapport with your audience, and you're going to understand that that investment is going to only bring you more money in the future than what you're investing in it today. So yeah, and even like opt-in software, like I use opt-in Monster to collect email addresses from my websites. I pay, I think it's about $200 a year. Some people will cringe on that and not want to do that. Even on things like paying hosting and stuff like that, people are so cheap with that stuff, and they don't understand that if you're cheap in how you're investing in yourself, in your business, the customers are not going to come, the sales are not going to come, the universe is not going to provide you with what you really want because you're in scarcity mode, okay? You're not open and expanded yourself. The universe is not going to, bring you what you want, okay? So I recommend for people to do the opposite and kind of learn to splurge a little bit, live a little. Don't worry about what something costs at a restaurant. Buy nice clothes that you like instead of things that you only can afford. And in your business, for example, I'll just give you a quick example. Like you could go with a email marketing software like Aweber, or you can go with something like what is it called? ConvertKit. Okay, yeah, ConvertKit. And the difference is huge. The pricing difference is not going to be even that different, but ConvertKit is so much better. So even if it costs more, go for that one instead of not a great service like Aweber. I know about Aweber because I was on it a long time ago. It's not good at all. Right now I'm with ActiveCampaign, which is much better. But basically, you want to invest in quality versus the cheapest thing. And you want to be okay in general with investing in yourself, investing in your business, splurging in your daily life as well, just to get used to it, to not count every penny. Again, I'm not saying you should be dumb with your money. You should be, you should be intelligent. Be intelligent. Don't throw money out in the wind either. But just keep in mind, those people that are telling you can't buy a Starbucks coffee because you're going to be throwing money out the window and you're going to be poor your whole life if you do that. I'm telling you, they're incorrect. They're just plainly wrong. If anything, you should be buying that Starbucks coffee and become very abundant and being okay with that, and then you'll attract more money to you. Last point I want to make is that instead of focusing on how to save money all the time, you should be focusing on how can I generate new revenue, new income. So a lot of people are focused always on saving, on not paying, on delaying the purchase of something. And all their energy is going into researching what something costs and how can I get a deal on that. All that time and energy you're putting into that it could be used to focus on how to generate new revenue and new income, or how to make an extra video for your company, how to produce another podcast that's high quality, that is going to bring you more sales later on. That's where you should be focusing your energy in. You should be focusing on how to create a new product that's going to get you more sales, instead of how to save money on a piece of software. Okay, so it's just kind of changing the way you're approaching things, again, in your life and in your business. It's just a mindset switch. I want you to spend a lot more time on thinking about new ideas that will bring you revenue and will bring you, just more, whatever you want to attract in your life, than how to save money And yeah, I hope that makes sense. I think I'm done. I think I drove this point quite a bit, and I hope it resonates with you. If it does, leave a comment below and let me know. Also, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and iTunes. If you could watch us on YouTube, or you can listen on iTunes in an audio format. So I'm everywhere right now. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you guys next time.